Manning. Manning Oni-chan, Manning Luxafe, thank you for calling me. Maple Manning. Fisty, I'm not beloved. I'm not beloved. Manning's and Corey, how am I today? Okay. Manning, the consultant for 27, commanding LDTGX. Commanding Sheeple. No, I'm not Oni-chan. Stop lying. You don't have to lie. Commanding Rainy Deanie Zero. Commanding Random Passerby. Today I got another look at 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 history, right? The history specifically of the human species, the human race. Manning Ekigoka, Manning Success, Manning Library Turtle, how are you? And I don't know, like, okay, this is gonna sound very stupid and ignorant. Okay, Manning accent, you feel better. Thank you for calling me dad. Good night. This is gonna sound really dumb, but I think all of that backwards counting confused me. You know how, yeah, in history they talk about dates as BC and AD. I feel like I just kind of tuned it all out because I'm like, okay, this is nonsense. I don't know what this means. Yeah, alright. But I finally got a timeline, sort of a timeline, because I've been reading about psychology and the brain and happiness, and it's really interesting to look at historically how long humans have been around, and then how long humans have been like relatively civilized, and then after that how long it's been since we've had um a lot of the creature comforts that we're used to, like clothing and plumbing and uh, medicine, computers, and cell phones. They're so new. A lot of these, not all of them, right? But at least the last few. Sliced bread, right? 6,000 years. Hello. Hi, welcome, Master Protos, Manning Gato Bebe, Commanding Tar Soul. How are you? Civilized says every era ever. The mountain Canaan, the mountain Axacre. Anyway, so I've been thinking about these things in light of how sad I am all the time, how unhappy I am with my life all the time. And then I look relative to, like all of my ancestors except for a couple. Um, you know, I have a lot. I have a lot more things that I can worry about because I don't have to worry about food and survival in the same way that they did. The Greeks had their civilization collapse multiple times. It wasn't even until their last one, 2,000 years ago, they thought, oh, we should probably write down our history somewhere in case it collapses again. Yeah. Someone introduced me to Dr. Stone, the series. Someone quite nice. And it toys with those ideas too. Like, if civilization had a pause, right? There was a pause or something like that. And everything just like stopped working or existing. Could we start from scratch and get back to where we are now? Aztecs wrote it down, people burned it. Crazy, our ancestors used to be fish. Ah, or pigs, perhaps. It's cool. Thank you for saying that, Kanan. I think so too. I haven't watched it or read it yet. I've only looked at a very little bit. I did read a manga today that I wanted to share with you guys, but I'm not sure if I can. Technically, I'm pretty sure it's not hentai, but then also, maybe my standards for what counts as hentai is not the same as everyone else. So I'll leave that alone. I won't recommend it to you just right now. I'm glad I'm not banging rocks together, enjoying conditioned room, right? I'm happy to. Air conditioning, central heating is quite nice. Humanity MF Bird. Favorite thing to read about is the link between uncanny human-like being and prehistoric man. Ah, teach me. Rip the Library of Alexandria. I didn't read about that again yet. Did you see the video about the guy trying to build a toaster from scratch, sourcing materials himself? It's impossible. Max Aker, I did not see the video. No, I didn't see the video. It does sound interesting. Commanding Dom 06. Why are we so scared of things that look human but aren't? Like what? What are we afraid of? Softcore? Tar Soul? I think it might be. Wait, I think I still have it pulled up. What's the name of it? It's called Nukitashi R. I live on an island straight from a FAP game. What on earth should I do? So this is, I think it's recently, question mark, been adapted to an anime. Anyway, doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I don't think I can recommend it. I unironically think about what the world would be like if we hadn't lost the Library of Alexandria. It genuinely upsets me. Why does it upset you? I don't know anything about allying with Spain. Commanding Rise of 420 God. What's the line to you between hentai and romance? Censorship, right? So to me, it can still count as like regular manga if I can't see penors. But I think once you can see phallic, objects, I think it becomes hentai. Oh, Nukitashi. Yeah, that one. Is that hentai? I don't know. They thought war meant it would be pay the Spanish, not be enslaved. If I was transported back in time, first thing I would do is try to make soap. Didn't Dr. Stone do that? I don't know. I didn't watch it. Kamani Izuku. To watch My Dress Up Darling is about a couple that cosplays together, and there's fan service. Yep, I'm never gonna be a couple. Why would I cuck myself like that? Demanding the consultant for 27. And Bongai. We still don't have the technology to make streamers who care about us. Yes, we do, Bongai. Yes, we do. That technology is already here. Commanding Dark Beast 1? Question mark. Why? Commanding Ice Cream, Ice Crime, Ice Crom, Ice Crom. Look into the estimates of what percent of all humans are alive today. That's what I want to know, Death Cash. That's what I want to know. Since 1700. It won't shock you, but you can confuse your non-mathy friends. Wait, teach me. What I'm curious about is what percent of like all humans at any particular time actually have offspring and a lineage, right? Because I know we're like, in the Western world, maybe not having as many babies, but I'm curious about historically, from the beginning of time, about what percent of what percent of humans pass their genetic material on. I'm curious about how many lines died off. It was one of the biggest libraries of the ancient world, largest collections of knowledge for its time. With it gone, so has the knowledge. That's why you gotta have backups and backups for your backups. And by the way, don't keep your backup servers in the same room. If there's a fire, what are you gonna do? See Korea for more details. If you pause it at the right time, you could see Peanuts. I haven't watched the anime. tits okay, lower body too tempting. Yeah, tits are like, I don't know, tits are a gray area because there's definitely some anime that is definitely not hentai. It's just regular anime that has a nip slip or two. Get me on in Dark Beast again. Does that make Fear and Hunger hentai? I don't know what that is. Yes, I guess so. Gamani is okay. Gamani Antun Finta. Where are you guys coming from, the new people? Where did you find me? Scared. Gamani Masenko. There's a manga about Christmas cake night girl, romance, and a blue balling, very lewd scenes. I'm not asking for more smecks in regular manga or series, by the way. I'm not asking, I'm saying that I was looking for art inspiration. I wanted to draw cute girls. So I just clicked on a bunch of things based on the cover picture alone. So I was baited. They put a cute girl on the cover, and then I looked at the first page. I was like, "Oh, the art is so nice. Look at the hair." And then I went to the second page, and it was an orgy, and I'm like, "Wait. This isn't even an X-rated site. What's going on here?" I was very confused. Poor people have more kids, rich people have less. Is it counterintuitive? Rise up for 20 God. I have a question about that. Poor people have more kids. Rich people have less kids, right? How long have our conceptions of poor and rich, how long has that been around, really? I know that historically there's evidence that, like, what, I don't know, of like in tribal times, some graves are decorated with more knickknacks. Right? So theoretically, the idea of wealth and accumulation of status or wealth has probably been around a long time, but I'm curious, right? Uh, because isn't it also true that back then a man could have like a ton of wives and get them all pregnant, then have a ton of kids, and if that man was also like the king or something like that, he's probably rich. So I don't know how it works. Hey, how are you guys? We're doing okay. We're just talking about stuff. Found you on Reddit? Oh, cool, Rainy Danny. Welcome again. um, yes, I judged the book's by its cover. Did I keep reading? Random passerby? I read until I ran out of. I ran all the way up till I ran out of more pages to turn. I read everything that's available. I couldn't stop myself. I was really curious. Anyway. It has really good plot. It's basically about a bunch of virgins trying to protect their virginity using all force necessary, including explosives. There will always be poor and rich will always has been. Wait, what do you mean success in the past 2,000 years or the past 100,000 years? There's been social classes since the dawn of man, I'd presume. Yes, but I want to know. So, okay, we're asking two questions. There may have been rich and poor since the dawn of man, or class hierarchies since forever. But what about birth? What about legacy, right? Because I think has it always been the case that the more wealthy has fewer children, or is that not a relatively recent phenomena? I don't know. I'm asking you guys. Maybe it is true. I know that our great grandmothers probably had like 19 or 20 kids. Virgins protecting their virginity. You were reading a manga about 4chan. Yes. Watch the anime, definitely a lot of plot. Why do you say that in quotes? There is so much plot. This thing goes hard. Not like that. Not like that. The main character, well, the second main lead, I guess, couldn't really get hard because of impotence. Wait, no. He's not impotent. I think he had trauma. I think he had childhood trauma. Anyway, that didn't stop the evil perverts from roofing him, though. Um, Same thing. Extra wives makes rich have many kids. All women poor. Meow meow. Too many words. I can't. Don't want to. Rich had vast amount of children. Death was pretty common. Yep. Let's make watch along of this anime. I think I'll get in trouble. I think I'll get locked up. Anyway, I don't really have a stream for you guys today. Technically, it's over. It's only been 15 minutes, but yeah. I'm enjoying reading books a lot, and I started practicing drawing again. But I'm still struggling to be more disciplined with myself. So, I'll let you know tomorrow if there's any change in that regard. Those who could eat would breed and feed their kids. Those who could not did not. There's both and. Passing on genetics, try out point 0.5 to the n, where n is generations. Quickly, little individual genetic material remains, except for very prolific breeders. I want to know more! Human population looks like a hockey stick. You can integrate to find it's not like all people are cave people if we were in a room with a representative cross section. I'm confused and curious. Don't stream anime, just timer. Oh, that's smart. Command Redemption, how are you? Genetics is about frequency, not so much in. I'm not asking what genetics is about. I'm saying that I have a particular question. Right? I'm not asking about the whole of the field of genetics. I'm asking I'm asking about friends. Commanding oral. Orale. You remind me. I'm trying to get rid of. I'm trying to clean my room, so I have a lot of books to get rid of. I have stacks of manga, but I found a book on. I found a textbook on how to how to do medical examinations and assessments, like how to take patient histories and stuff. But it has it's basically it's like an intro to family medicine. You could basically call it that. And whoa, there are so many things in there. And I was just flipping random pages because I'm like, why do I have this? And I opened to a page on how to do breast exams, and I learned how to do self breast exams from laying down, also how to do it when standing up. Did you know that there's a different way to do it for each? If you're laying down, you should raise one, and you're a woman. Well, I guess you could do it if you're a man too. Raise one arm and touch your back. Okay? So, yeah. So, raise your right arm and then touch your left shoulder blade, and then with your left hand you want to wrap your hand around the the meat and use your thumb. You want to use your thumb and move in you want to press, but you want to move up and down in up and down motions, um, alternating all around. And you want to make sure you check the extremities that are closer to the outer parts, like towards the armpits, because 50% of breast cancers occur in those parts. Anyway, you could do both sides. Anyway. Testicles, any squeezing? Yeah, it's kind of like squeezing. If you get confused, good morning, Feelies. Long time no see. How are you doing? I'm teaching the Moonies how to give themselves a breast exam. Anyway, if you get confused about how to do it, you can always go to your doctor and ask them how, and then they can show you, or you can let them do it and try to mimic the pressure and then do it yourself. I also saw I saw a lot of pictures in there about a lot of things, but it's okay. I need to get rid of that. The other thing I'll talk to you very quickly about, maybe we get a poll. Should I get rid of my manga collection? I have a manga collection that I started as a preteen, but I didn't really purchase manga that I really liked. I just kind of like went to the bookstore and whatever I thought looked reasonable, I would buy like 4 or 5 volumes and take them home. So I would buy your collection off you. Oh, cute. Oh, sweet. So I'm considering if I should sell them or not. Keep what brings joy. I know, see, that's what Marie Kondo would tell me. But I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how. I think it sparks like an ember, like a little bit, a tiny bit of joy. But at the same time, there's so much manga in the world, and I was a newbie back then, and I didn't, all of the series I have are like they're very preteen, like high school girl, what do they call it? Uh, Going from an ugly duckling to a swan, right? Where she's a loser and then and ugly in middle school. And then over summer before high school, she's like, I'm gonna get hot and I'm gonna get a boyfriend. That's what I'm gonna do. And then, and then she has a glow up and then she goes to high school. Yeah, ugly duckling stories. And then, of course, there's the hottest boy in the class that is in love with her. And then there's the hottest boy's best friend, and he's also in love with her. It's every. So, not Orin High School Host Club or Black Butler? Unfortunately, no. I would go to Kumuri-con and Sakura-con, save money all year, buy full sets of manga at once, get a large discount doing so with the vendors. Ooh, nice. I would do that now if I left my house. Throw out your Naruto volumes. I don't want to get rid of Bleach. Only-chan, can't I keep Bleach? Anyway. Okay, so half of it is that, right? And then the other half is like dark. I don't know where I got these from. Like I don't even know. Were these really at a local bookstore? I have some really I have more than one manga that's about girls in high school who are depressed or have eating disorders or something like in that vein that like either hurt themselves or want to hurt other people. I don't know. That says a lot about me. I'm not gonna lie. You guys know that popular movie trope where the teenage girl is very angry and angsty and upset at the world, very emotional. Definitely based on a true story. Groomed by her local bookstore. How many are about EDs? Not many. Did you have an emo face, sheeple? That's exactly what I'm saying. Bleach is awesome. Keep it. Bleach should have ended with the first villain. I didn't even read it. I just have like one volume. High school girls manga is top tier. I, you know, I'm more partial to. Anyway, I'll just stop talking. I'll just stop talking. Ah, anyway, I do have a quote for you guys, so I guess I'll give you that, even though I didn't start the stream. Should I do the greeting just so that we can say I did the greeting? Downing. Good afternoon. And good night to all the kitty cats in the world. Can we do another poll, by the way? One more poll. Should Mrs. Moonson block all raids and hosts or not? So no more raids or yes, we accept raids. Greet and ungreet them. Good mounting bot cell. How are you? Goon maxing. Moon's still on her boys love arc. Nope. Couldn't be me. Nukitashi could have been the anime. It was going to be Lux of Fate, but I failed to prepare. I got a little bit excited by it. You always get anxious when raided. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got 2 raids yesterday, and I'm supposed to be grateful. Fucking ruined my stream. It ruined my stream. I mean, I ruined my stream. My own emotions and anxiety ruined my stream. My lack of notes and preparedness. But also, there has never been a single time, not once, not ever, from the day I started streaming until now, where I was genuinely happy that I got rated. Every single time, it makes me flustered, very awkward, confused. It like, you know what it's like? It's like I feel like our streams, because this is not just mine, this is our streams, where they're so intimate. It's like we're not dating because I'm not that kind of streamer, but honestly, it's pretty close. Okay, maybe not a date. How about this? Our streams here every night is like, it's like a doctor's appointment. And every time there's a raid, it's just like a group of many burst in the door and are just like, oh, you guys are in the middle of an examination? That's awkward, but we're here now. uh, don't you get more money when more people watch? Sheeple, I get no money from people watching because I'm not partnered or anything. I'm not a nurse, I'm a fraud, but give me outing Luke Dietra. Parasocial maxing keck. Rip girl failure. I know. I'm not the GFE that you wanted me to be, but I can recommend them to you. Try Rune Neru. She's my type. Also, Doki Bells. I don't know how to spell her name. I forgot how to spell it. Anybody know? Anybody remember? Is it Doki X Bells? What's Doki Bells' Twitch name? Anyway. What's to find a husband? We're doing AA meetings. Accent yes, that's more accurate. It's like every day on stream, we have like an intimate group. I picture me. Okay, Mamo, get ready to draw. It's me in a chair, and then we're in a circle of chairs, all the Moonies. All the Moonies. And some of the Moonies are puppies, and some of the Moonies are kind of dark and mysterious blobs. And we're sharing about our fapping habits, and then with the raid, it's just like they come busting in the door, like, open up, we're here, welcome us, and I'm just like, whoa, doing it for the love of the game. I'm doing it because it's free therapy. I can't afford a therapist, so I just tell stream my problems, and they help me survive. Yes, the consultant. Me too. It's mutual. Doki de Lily. Oh, she's Doki de Lily now. Why did she change her name? I couldn't find her because I didn't know her new name. I don't like GFE. Using lonely men for money red pills me hard. Can't hold back jokes for both sides. Oh, yeah. Who's the therapist? Wait, is it me? Yup, Fisty, you're one of the many. Don't watch her. I don't want a GFE. Why not? You're standing on a podium giving a speech, like when a school semester in anime starts and the school press is talking, except you slam the podium a lot and speak German. Yeah, it's a circle jerk, but random guys show up. Yes, this is exactly how it is. You saw how intimate 101 Dalmatians was? I don't remember what that movie is about, but Some are puppies, not all kittens and blobs. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely dogs. Some of you got the dog in you. It's from those raids some of us discovered you. Yeah, but you're here now. If you discovered me already, consider that you know, consider that your lucky day or unlucky depending on how you look at it. It was like the lottery, right? The magic. We should close off. We should become more exclusive. I'm not really good at talking to peeps about my issues, but I'm a guru at helping them, and it makes me feel good. Yes, I like that. I like that. That's very sweet. I think we can't always solve our own problems, but if we could cheer someone else up, it makes us want to stay around a little bit. Theoretically, you know? So yeah, go ahead, give unlicensed counseling. I'm not gonna stop you. This is not advice. I'm just saying. He changed some time ago. I don't want to watch. Okay, okay, I won't force you to. I have to leave. I have to leave. Are we a gated community? Yes, Turtle Man 352. We're gatekeeping. We're girl bossing. We're what's the other one? Something else with a G. Anyway, here this is definitely a quote I've said before. I feel like this is an old one, but it's okay. It could be an oldie but a goodie. The quote of the day: you need to fail in order to win. You should fail so that you can win. It's a slop quote. I remember memeing on this before a long time ago. This is the quote of the day. I like it. It's true though. I realized that, to be honest with you guys, I'm not failing hard enough. Um, yes, Only Chan has the point. He says you need to not be afraid of failing so you can grow. That is what I need. Gatekeep girl boss gaslight. Thank you, Library Turtle. I forgot the third one. Anyway, I think lately I haven't been failing. I've been trying to avoid failure and in the process also avoiding success. So, so I wanna work harder this week. We'll take it one day at a time. I'll work harder today, starting now, trying to make more mistakes and fuck more up, you know? Yeah. Frick it up and get good. I like it. I like it. You don't get good at something by not doing it. These are wise words from the chat, not from me. Anyway, thank you. I'll leave. Stream went on 18 minutes longer than I intended. Bye. I love you. Have a really great day, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm sorry that stream was the way it was, but okay, I'll tell you what happened. So I read that. What's it called? What is it called? What is that? That manga called Nukitashi R, and it made I read all 8 chapters that are on Manga Dex. I shouldn't talk about piracy sites. Anyway, I read 8 chapters that I bought legally, and then I got excited. So then I started, I went down the wrong path. It's okay. It's not November yet. It's almost November. Have a good one. Have a good one. Bye, everyone. Thank you.